All right, visiting now with former Liberty Flames infielder Will Wagner, taken in the 18th round of the draft this year by the Houston Astros. And that's significant because the Houston Astros also drafted Will's father back in 1993 in the first round, of course, talking about Billy Wagner. And Will, welcome. It's certainly great to visit with you, and congratulations. And how much does that mean to you? How special is that?
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. It's really special. I mean, being a pro athlete's always been my dream growing up ever since I was little. I mean, my dad taking me to Houston all the time, me being a baby, being scared of the mascot on the field. Just a lot of memories come up when he was an Astro, and it's cool to be part of the Astros organization again.
What's your earliest memory? Do you remember being there at the Astrodome and being there in the crowd or in the clubhouse?
So I don't really remember much when he was with the Astros, but when he went with the Phillies, I started to remember stuff. But I have a lot of pictures of when I was a kid and me crying on the field because I saw the mascot or something like that. But I have a lot of pictures of me being with the Astros with my dad.
Hey, the Philly fanatic can be a little overwhelming for all of us the first time we meet him, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
certainly
true.
understandable. But now you're with the Astros, and organization that spent a draft pick on you. And what do you think it is that attracted the Astros to you?
Just my ability to work all sides of the field, and just they know how hard I work and the person I am through a lot of phone calls with the Astros, and just me talking about my swing and how they like my approach with my swing too.
Will Wagner visiting here with us, just taken by the Houston Astros in the 18th round. And uh, let's talk about draft day. What was that moment like for you? Because it was the final day of the draft. It's getting late in the draft. I'm sure that you've been in contact with some scouts or some folks from ball clubs that were talking to you. What was your feeling in day three and then when you saw your name get called?
There's a lot of emotions going through. I mean, day two, I ended up getting a couple calls saying, "Hey, you could be drafted top 10. Let us know where your money's at." And didn't hear anything back. Going to day three, pretty nervous. Don't know if I'm going to get drafted or not yet. I've heard from a few scouts. And then it gets to that 15th round, 16th round. I heard from the Astros, and they were like, "Yeah, we're looking to draft you soon." And then they took me in the 18th round, but they didn't call me before that 18th round. So I was like, when I saw my name pop up, I was like, surprised. My girlfriend actually found out before I did. So it was a lot of motion that day. I pretty much felt sick all day just waiting for a call, but it was a lot of motion. It was exciting though.
And now that's all over with, and you're in West Palm Beach, Florida. Uh, certainly, the decision to sign was one that you had to make with another year of eligibility left at Liberty. It's not like a senior situation like a Fraser Ellard. How quickly were you able to come to that decision and decide that this was the right move for you?
I've talked to Coach Jackson and Coach Cannon, and they want the best for me. And we've already knew like the plan was for me to get drafted and go. I spent my 4 years. I gave everything to Liberty's program, and I thought it was time for me to go and do bigger things in pro ball.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you were there for 4 years with a COVID shortened season
Yeah.
as well. So this was technically supposed to be your senior year, and now that you've signed that contract, you're down there in Florida, warm weather. I hope. I would assume. What's next for you as you get prepared to start this journey?
Right now, so we just did our physicals and stuff, and Monday was my first day. So pretty much what we're doing is a lot of meetings going on right now, trying to get us back into playing shape and ready for our season. They're not going to put us into live games until they know we're healthy and ready to go.
How long do you anticipate that being?
They said around 2 weeks, and then they'll place me somewhere. But right now I'm in West Palm, just working out, and like we get on the field and take batting practice and ground balls and pretty much all the same stuff we did at Liberty right now.
Have you met anyone famous or important yet?
Uh, Not yet. I haven't met anyone famous, but I've met a lot of important people down here. I mean, all the coaches have helped me a lot, and they're all cool coaches too, so it's nice.
And last thing here, Will, what advice did your dad give you as a father, but then also as someone who's been through exactly what you're going through now?
I think the main thing was just to be present. If you're not present and you're looking towards the future or you're looking towards the past, you're gonna fall behind. And I think if we're being present, that's how we'll get to where we want to be.
Good stuff. Hey, Will, we appreciate the time. We'll let you get back to it down there in West Palm, but we're looking forward to watching your journey and hope to see you out there at Minute Maid Park here sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.